capital today.
Part 2. Verdant Wind. Garland Moon. The Chaos of War. Claude's plan to call in all Myran forces succeeds, and the Alliance army captures Fort Mercius. Before they can celebrate their victory, javelins of light rain down from the sky and destroy the fort. Forced to temporarily evacuate, the Alliance army regroups at Garreg Mach until it is ready to march on Enbar, the Imperial capital.
I believe there's 4 more chapters left.
It's almost time to invade the Imperial capital. We still don't know where Rhea is, but if she's alive, she's likely in Enbar. Hopefully we manage to find her without too much trouble.
I wonder if she's alive.
If the Empire has some reason to keep Rhea alive, then she's alive. I'm sure you must be anxious to see her again.
I need to see her again.
I understand. You need to see Rhea again so you can figure out who you really are. But we're going up against Edelgard here. It won't be so simple.
Our next stop is the Imperial capital. We've sure come a long way.
What are you talking about? This is Garreg Mach. It's where we started.
I didn't mean literally, Raphael. I was speaking symbolically.
My earnest desire to protect the Alliance has carried me this far. It will not fail me. I am sure the rest of you all have your own reasons to fight as well. Of course, I understand that the fight will not end until we defeat the Empire. And now the time has arrived at long last to march on the Imperial capital and defeat the Emperor.
It really gets you thinking, doesn't it? We all come from different places and have different goals and dreams. But thanks to those two, we were all able to come together and overcome all sorts of challenges.
You are referring to Claude and the Professor, I assume? Even within our own odd group, those two are particularly unusual.
Oh, so you are aware that you're odd.
Well, it was simply a figure of speech. I am speaking about Claude and the Professor right now.
They're like the wind and the trees.
Huh? Claude and the Professor are? What does that even mean? And who is which?
Oh, I was just thinking that if we're the birds, then those two are like the trees and the wind. The Professor is a great tree that kindly embraces us and watches over us as we perch on its branches. And Claude is like the wind, pushing us forward as we soar across the open sky.
The metaphor about the Professor is solid, but I think Claude just blows us around on a whim. Still, we owe him a lot.
I think that's beautiful, Marianne. I can really picture it. When this war is over, I'd love to paint a picture of those two. Oh, and of all the people we've fought with as well.
You mean like a historical painting? I like that. Maybe our descendants will look at it a long, long time from now.
I must say, that piques my interest. I look forward to seeing how you portray my valiant efforts.
When you put it that way, we may be witnessing one of the greatest events in Fodlan's history. It's a lot of pressure, but the sense of duty I feel is even stronger than the fear.
I'm just happy to be here with all you. I won't get scared, no matter what we face.
We have our goal. Enbar, the Imperial capital. Let's get to work.
Right, that's sure.
Oh.
No, no, library. Fair enough.
Rhea will be somewhere in the city. I wonder if she can sense us coming. If we are able to save her, then I expect you will learn many secrets that have hitherto been kept from you. Are you prepared for that? Excellent. The battle will soon be upon us. Let us both be at our best for what is to come.
Okay. I was just looking it up because I couldn't remember. Today is double chapter. Fire Emblem, more like Emblem Fire. So funny.
We're
Yeah, you're
finally
very
going to
funny.
the capital. This will be my chance to avenge Captain Gerald. Once we smash the Empire, I'm sure his soul will finally be able to rest in peace.
I think you're right.
Monica killed Captain Gerald for the Flame Emperor, and the Flame Emperor was Edelgard. I know that the future of all Fodlan rests on this battle. Nothing else is more important. But for me, this is personal. For Captain Gerald's sake, I'm going to give it all I've got and more.
Gabby, your sense of humor is why we kicked you off of our national school guys team.
Well,
And it's why I replaced you.
Oh. It's very likely that Lady Rhea is confined in the Imperial Palace. If so, then our strategy will be to gain control of the streets and then assault the castle. A street battle followed by a castle invasion. It's just one battle after another. It'll be tough, but we have to win.
Yeah.
For Lady Rhea.
I was born in Enbar. My mother and father met in a church there. Not too long after, I was brought into the world. I do not understand how war can happen in such a precious place. It is most regrettable.
Yourself. Let me that. Go on.
Whenever I think about how we'll be seeing Lady Rhea real soon, I get happy and really get cleaning. We'll get there for sure, right? We'll see her again?
No. We'll meet
I
her.
just gotta believe Lady Rhea is waiting for us in the capital. We just have to find her.
Fighting in the capital? Ugh. And we're fighting against Edelgard. Double ugh. But with you leading us, Professor, I know we'll win. Yeah! Woohoo! Fighting! I'm a little scared, to be honest. I'm just shouting to relieve the tension, but I'll be fine.
How are there ponds up here? I just realized.
The Death Knight is no ordinary knight.
True.
I will prey upon him. I will quench my blade's thirst with his blood. His focus is on fighting you, I'm sure. But mine will be the last face he sees.
Bet.
Here's an idea.
Cornelia took control of the kingdom capital, and then founded the Fargus dukedom in the Old Kingdom territory. Still, Fargus has remained a mere spectator with regard to our actions so far. It's not so surprising when you consider that they can't even get a handle on the Fraldarius territories.
Right. If we can win this war, then Claude will be the king of Fodlan, and maybe he'll tear down the wall that separates Fodlan from the outside world.
Perhaps you will.
I know it's hard to imagine, but I really hope he does. It would be so much better if people could live together instead of apart. I might even be able to live an ordinary life in the world Claude envisions.
Hey!
Hi there!
That Nardell guy, or Nadir, I suppose. It was all some trick, and we fell for it. I don't think the nickname The Undefeated applies if he flees from us. Though, maybe he only got that name by running away. Can't be defeated if you run off, right?
To be fair, he carried that last mission. fifth seed.
Hey! Boo!
Just recently, the fish in the pond suddenly started thrashing around like mad. I didn't know what was going on. Then I saw something gleaming in the southeastern sky.
Yeah, it was a nuke.
It happened right when you were out on campaign. I wonder what it could have been.
It was a nuke, but without the nuclear fallout.
We're heading up to Embar next. I hope I make it back safe so I can tell my little sis about it. I hear they got a neat opera house there, where Manuela used to perform. What was it called again?
The Mittelfrank Opera Company.
Ha! That's the one. My little sis always goes on about how much she'd like to see him perform. I know we can't see a show, but do you think we could at least see the building?
Right. That foreshadows something. Basically, you can have Dorothea or Manuela stop in front of the Opera Company house, and they'll have a unique thing, say
Hello.
a unique dialogue, and you'll get a battalion at the end of the battle.
That's right.
So basically, I have to deploy Dorothea.
Well, I'll be.
Just a few months ago, I thought it was impossible to secure a victory against the Imperial Army. But you've shown me miracles can happen after all. I believe that victory is within your grasp.
There's unrest everywhere these days. All of my fellow merchants seem to be endangered. I hope things go back to normal soon. People need more to smile about, aside from my great deals. Hey, how about a favor?
More peculiar trends.
Professor? Greetings, Professor. Nothing to report. Momentum's really picking up for this final battle, huh? Even I'm starting to feel tense. Me! Enbar's history goes back 1,400 years. That even predates the founding of the Empire. It's one of the sacred sites of the Saros faith, so it's a pretty big deal. But hey, no need to worry about the monastery while you're fighting the final battle. I've got it covered. I'll defend it to my last.
That's why we don't deploy the gatekeeper. He's just got 99 and everything like that. If we bring him, it's unfair to the opponent.
Oh.
It's just how it is. I don't know.
Of course, the Alliance is making sure that the 5 Great Lords help with the effort, but we'll be getting support from the smaller territories, too. I'll bet this is the first time those territories have worked so closely together, at least since the founding of the Alliance.
What are you doing? What do you want? A high five? A handshake? Just stood there.
Ugh. What the?
Here's an idea. The Empire's army should be divided now, with significant troops still in the west. If they don't assert their authority over the Old Kingdom's lords, they'll never know when an uprising might start. Ironically, as soon as we capture the Imperial capital, the Old Kingdom's lords are likely to rise up immediately.
True. It's just what happens, isn't it?
Right. Hey, you.
Disappearing goods.
Really?
Professor!
There are all kinds of rumors about you spreading through the Alliance. Some say you're the new embodiment of Saint Saros herself. Claude's popularity has certainly risen too. Somewhat.
What's wrong with my boy Claude?
So, did you know? A magnificent canal flows through downtown Enbar. It's said to have been constructed under the guidance of Saint Saros before the Empire was even formed. Ever since, that canal has been a major lifeline for the capital's development. And now this is how the Empire repays it. Truly, no good deed goes unpunished.
scolding children. You mean to tell me that those three children turn to a grappler, an assassin, and an archer? And they're still being protection.
Yes. I was taught from a young age to believe that the creed of Saros was just the way of the world. To question it never even occurred to me. But Claude and Edelgard are different. They challenge the common wisdom, even defy it. It is uncomfortable to discard familiar assumptions, but that is an essential quality of the visionary. Indeed, true greatness must lie beyond common sense. That's good. I should write that down.
Shooting your own horn there a bit, Lawrence. Dorothy, you finally get to go to
The whole of the capital is going to be a battleground. The city has such a long heritage. Even so, perhaps it deserves to be reduced to ashes for once. But we can't let the common folk get hurt. We should try to confine the damage to the noble section of town.
Communism shall rise.
Professor!
The heck? Professor! Why do people who have never talked call me Professor?
We're about to put the finishing touches on this war. I wonder how Fodlan will look without the backdrop of death and destruction. I can't wait to see it. On the other hand, I'm terrified of what the future might hold. Who knows if I'll survive the assault on the capital?
Invading the capital and smashing the Empire. I wonder if doing so could really end this war. Care to share your thoughts, Professor?
I think it will end.
You say that with such confidence. I want to believe that it's true. Although for now, better to focus my efforts on the fight at hand.
What I don't understand is, right, I know Cetus automatically joins you, but why don't the other Knights of Sarah join you? Like Alois, for example.
With the Empire destroyed, the borders within Fodlan will likely become a thing of the past. With that, the rules of trade will change. Personally, I'm excited to see what these changes will bring.
Free trade.
Yeah. Reinforcements from the Alliance are still incoming. Perhaps we can wait. At least until we have an even balance of power. Plenty of supplies have made it through from the Eastern Church and the Merchants Association and the Alliance. All the people of the Alliance believe we can win, so they're doing everything they can to support us. That means we have to do our best to live up to their expectations.
Oh my.
I see. My friend, the reinforcements the Lord sent are finally gathering. Truth be told, Fort Mercius would have made for a better base of operation. But that weird pillar of light changes things. It's pretty scary, honestly. I wonder what it is.
Some kind of magic.
Makes sense. But whatever it was, I've never seen destructive power quite like it. I wonder where it came from. Well, I guess pondering it is a waste of energy for now. Let's just get ready to move out. The capital is Edelgard's domain, so she has the advantage. It's going to be a tough battle.
Well, all the battles since the Bridge of Murden was Edelgard's domain, technically.
Yeah. Professor!
No one here? Oh, no one else to talk to. I can't believe that. Right, eat with everyone then. Gotta get everyone's motivation up.
That smell, it's amazing. My fave, in fact. Do you like it too? This.
Yeah, so this is the chapter with two back-to-back levels.
This food is...
I like...
That... I...
always have. Ah.
Do
So well, the rest of you don't get to eat. Right. Support between Cetus and Flame. 8 support.
Flame.
Here to pester me, brother?
No. I think I'm the one who ought to be pestered.
Regardless of what I say to you, it is not as though it has any effect in reducing your worry over me.
That is true. No matter where you are, and no matter what you're doing, I will always worry. But that's only because I treasure you so very much. Please understand, I'm not trying to hurt you.
Of that I am well aware. I am touched that you care so deeply. When I think of it, it is my own fault that you have become so overprotective. I cannot blame you.
No, the fault is entirely mine. You were still so young. I placed far too much strain on you, and our lack of resources was no excuse. Worse, I failed to watch you during the battle. Your mother, too. We lost her because of me. Afterward, it broke my heart to see how much you would need to rest just to survive. I swore that I would dedicate every moment remaining in my life to your protection.
Ever since then, I have been afraid of falling asleep. My fear of sleeping is outmatched only by my fear of spending my life alone. Even if it cannot last, I want to live among my peers as one of them, as an ordinary person. Similar to how you and Mother coexisted with your own comrades back then, fighting side by side.
Quite right. I know you must leave the nest someday. No matter how many ages our lives may span, I know that's the way of it.
Father...
Don't.
Nobody is listening, Father. Let me address you as such just this once. I have valued the quiet days you and I have spent alone together, but I am no longer a child. Just as you and Mother met one another, and eventually I was brought into the world, I
know. Please, no more. No matter what happens, you are my daughter. It gives me great joy to see you grow. But please, at least until this war is over, let me continue to worry. You're the most precious person in my life. I can't bear the thought of losing you.
It seems I have no choice in the matter. I shall allow you to worry about me enough for yourself and Mother both. But only that much and no more, my dear Father Keyhole.
Thank you, Sethlene.
Dun, dun, dun! Yeah, so they're actually Keyhole and Sethlene. Right, that's exploration time done.
I have a question.
No. Songs are so powerful, Professor. No matter how much one sings of peace, there's no soldier or powerless. No matter how much one sings of peace, there's no soldier on the battlefield who will listen. It's horrible that one can only sing of peace in times of peace. If we can achieve peace, those songs won't be powerless.
Impressive. You know, you're a really good teacher.
Thank you. Whose birthday is it? I don't care about that. Go on, take flowers. You like roses.
I'm glad we're teaming up.
Yes, this will... Look at our excellent results.
Let's put it.
Now to keep.
Ooh, sword crit plus 10. That's useful. So I've been trying to figure out how assassinate works because I've never actually used it before. Is it like if they crit while using assassinate, it's an auto kill? I'm pretty sure that's what it is. You're gonna take sword spare and sword crit plus 10. You don't need that. I haven't done this yet. I should have done it. Lance prowess, take some HP, take movement. Yeah, it does take a flat dexterity. Yeah, and explode. Crit, HP, backbreaker. Big steal is the backbreaker. Fiendish blow. Take that again. Death blow. You never use the sword. Right. Time to level up my lowest level characters. Screen. Battle at Lake Tutates. Right. Okay, 39. So I guess it's Hilda, Leonie, Marion.
What's my strategy?
10%. I don't have 10%. He's using a sword. Just use 10% of the sword. When I can do 10%, I'll do it at 10%. Okay? See what we did. You right, Jim?
It was the least I...
Got 2 chapters today. But unfortunately I'm almost out of spots. What do you mean? Oh, yeah, okay. Gotcha. I thought you were out. Fair enough. Raspberry's awful. Ugh. I think I would still hate the raspberry stuff. I skip aside. I mean, I equally hate raspberries, so...
Is that the... Thanks a bunch. Come back.
What's my strategy?
If you say so. Oh, okay. Well, fire sort of great. No, I'm running through each mission, leveling up my lowest characters and adjutants.
Watch and learn.
Oh, thanks for the follow.
I'll keep pushing
is
myself.
the only one that can solo these things. It's just faster than having everyone join in. And you get more experience out of it. I'm doing this to level up my lowest level characters as adjutants.
Not my best.
I'll keep...
And it also helps them master their class as well, so... I made a mistake. I should have bought more materials to repair my silver sword. I just personally find this the most convenient way of leveling up my lowest level characters. Because instead of everyone getting a tiny bit of XP, I can get each character like 3 level ups per mission. You know? Battle in the forest. Please don't kill me. And then
Thanks
Why
a
are you
bunch.
drinking? Why are you
Come back.
drinking already? It's not even 6
What's
yet.
my strategy?
Are you okay?
I'm really...
Are you gonna be on Discord later? Well, I'll be on. Sad. Still got a mild headache, but how dare you take my health bar?
I think...
You son of a nut.
Now do...
So I got Marianne
I
3
won't
level up. Although I need to go back to the monastery.
We complete.
Hang on, give me a sec.
Right, I need to explore now because I need to pick up the materials because I forgot to do that.
Well, I'll...
Hello there. This one, yes? This one, yes? I think. Return soon, please.
Hey, welcome. Come again.
Hello. Tell your friends.
Today was a great day for fishing, wasn't it?
It was, though I did lose to you in numbers.
You won on size, though. Some of these fish are huge. And it was you who caught this beauty.
It is a lovely specimen. The fins are rather like wings, and the scales are reminiscent of a lustrous rainbow. But I have heard this type of fish does not taste good.
It's a little bland, but it's not bad. You just need to fry it in oil to bring the flavor out. There are lots of little bones, too, so you need to be careful eating it.
You truly are an expert, Leone. I would be delighted if you would cook for us again.
Happily. You know, once this war's over, I'll be able to make even more elaborate dishes. I'm sure none of it will compare to your wife's cooking, though.
Entirely different styles. I very much look forward to seeing what you come up with. Yet another reason to end this war swiftly.
I'm flattered, but that doesn't seem like a good motivation to fight.
On the contrary, it is better than the usual reasons. In the heat of battle, it is little details like a friend's cooking that I reach for to find my courage.
I have to say, I didn't expect that from you. You're always so serious. But I really value our fishing time, too. With all the chaos, it's great to have a way to relax.
I hope there will come a time when we can fish like this without worry, to our heart's content.
Hope's not enough. We need to build that future with our own hands.
Agreed. But even after that is done, you had better not rest idle. I've grown quite fond of your cooking.
Don't worry. There's plenty more where that came from. Speaking of, time to handle today's haul.
Let me lend you a hand.
Getting sentenced with a level 4 I didn't get a score with sentence. Claude and Flame need their love. Lorenz has everyone. Raphael needs A with Flame. You need A with Flame. You need A with Flame and you need everything with sentence. Basically everyone except me.
Hello there. This one, yes? 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 Thank you. Return soon, please.
Hey, welcome. You have a good, 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 pleasure. Come again.
Hello! Will this one do? Will this one do? Will this one do? It's all yours. Will this one? 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 Will this one do? It's all yours. Take it. Tell your friends.
The battle was... This
Take all of it.
This... I...
Seems like it, okay.
I
was just trying to get the sound right when you can't pick up my breathing, because just doing that again for some reason.
This is... Oh. Oh.
Pressing A so fast.
This is...
Alright, let's see if you got enough. Yeah, there we go. Warp to my home, please. To the cafeteria.
Professor.
You say you're not an alcoholic.
May I discuss something with you?
No.
I promised to help you find the truth of who you are, but I'm afraid it's not that simple. There are some details I have kept concealed.
Who am I? What details?
5 years ago, before she vanished, I asked Rhea some pointed questions. I learned that she knows everything about you. No, that is understating it. Rhea is responsible for your existence.
What do you mean?
I could explain to you here and now what fragments of knowledge I was able to pry from Rhea. I fear, however, that a partial understanding might do you more harm than good. Once we save Rhea, you will know the whole of it. For now, that is all I can tell you. If you are still uncertain about your feelings, then permit me to add one more thing. You, Rhea, and I, we are like family. Because of those deep ties, you can be certain that I will never abandon or betray you. On the contrary, I greatly wish to see what your future holds. I am, and will always be, your ally.
And you hated me at the beginning. Even family members can turn on each other.
You are not wrong. History is full of examples. I don't believe that will be the case here, but I suppose all I can do is ask for your trust. The truth is, you have become indispensable to me. And that is true quite independently of whether I see eye to eye with Rhea, or even whether we are friends. After this war is over, where I go and what I do will depend wholly on you.
What do you mean?
I am still trying to figure that out myself. Perhaps it is just that I find you so fascinating that I cannot bring myself to leave your side. I dislike a one-sided conversation, but in this case, I am afraid I had no choice. Our future is yours to determine.
Our. That means Flame as well, I'm guessing. Right. Back to fighting. Let's go. No birthdays.
We did some great work.
To battle. Oh, it's interesting. So you can do the month skip glitch on the second to last on this month. Interesting. Battle in the plains. Alright, here's my lowest level. 42, 41, 42, 40, 40. Right, so it's Ignat, no, it's Lysithia and Lawrence at least.
Is that thanks a bunch?
What's my strategy?
The strategy is to kill them all.
I will.
45 magic. I love this song. More magic?
Not the.
Of course. So, does quick riposte mean that Raphael will do his quadruple attacks first thing? And obviously with Death Blow, each attack has 6 more strength to it. Death Blow is like the best skill in this game. Right, Lauren, let's go.
Is that thanks a bunch? Come back.
What's my strategy?
Good. I am getting to... Good.
No, not Gerald's mercenaries. Lauren's level 43. Right, who's my next lowest level unit? Let's see. Whew. Coming up to the end of Golden Deer. Battle at the Sealed Forest. Right, 42, 42, 41, 42, 41. Okay, it's all the 41 people. Claude, you first. Oh, I forgot to repair it.
What's my strategy?
Right, Steel Sword plus them. I brought Claude normally, not... Retreat. I did so many things wrong. Then repair sword.
Is that thanks a bunch? Come back.
What's my strategy?
about a bird or so.
I'm that much. I'm that. I'll.
I hate mages. Why are they all mages? Why'd you put me in this world?